let's understand something about irrigation. Now let's say you have a plant, or you have grown some plants. Let's say this is your crop. Once the seed starts growing, then there is a constant need of water. The quantum of water required by different crops may differ, but it is an established fact that all the plants, in order to grow, they require water. Okay? Now, where will this water come from? There could be two ways. One is there is a rainfall. Okay? The gods are kind. These clouds are there and it rains. So whatever water falls in, that is used by these plants for the purpose of growing. But this makes it too uncertain. Why? Because if the rainfall does not happen, then the crops are gone. And all the efforts that you have put in over a period of time are also lost. So in order to overcome this situation, man has traditionally developed a mechanism through which it supplies constant water to crops. So what happens is that there are certain methods devised by man to provide water to the crops. And there are two kinds of methods. Certain methods which have been time tested and old, and then there are certain modern mechanical methods. Now when I say time tested or traditional methods, these will include basically your canal irrigation. So what used to happen was that as this rain fell, man used to form these artificial canals. And somehow this water was moved and lie into this canal, and the water was controlled through barriers. So you will have barrier here, so this water remains here. And he would open up the gates from here, and this water will flow from here from time to time, such that the requirements of the plant are met. Okay? Or you had something called furrow irrigation. Again, the water was stored in small lines between the crops only. So the water will be stored here. There will be a furrow irrigation, which means that they were making furrows here. The water is stored here. As and when the plants require, this keeps on going from here to here. Okay? Certain cases, people had pulley systems. So they used to use the pulleys to draw this water from here to here. Now, as the need for man on food and everything grew, and the uncertainty associated with natural resources went down, what happened was that the man started using certain modern techniques. The shortcoming of these traditional methods was that there was a lot of wastage of water. So if suppose you stored the water here in the canal, it might actually be consumed when the sun shines. Some of it may be actually lost, and when you require, it may not be available. So instead of this, what has happened is that man started using certain modern methods, like a sprinkler method. Now, these days, if you see people, what they do is that in a field, in the center, there will be a small fountain kind of a thing. This will keep on moving in all the directions. It's like a fountain. It will keep on moving in all the directions, keep on throwing water, which will save you a lot of water. Okay? And then there was another method, which is drip method. So what will happen is that under drip method, although it's a little cumbersome, there are drips being used. Drip is basically nothing but a pipe which will drop water directly to the base of the plant. Water dropped directly on the plant. So the way this will help you is that if suppose the distance between the two plants was this, okay, under a canal system what would have happened is the water would have flowed from here to here. So the soil here also was consuming water, here, everywhere it was consuming water. But now it's just consuming water in this phase and in this phase. So there's a lot of savings of water under the drip mechanism.